Yes. Hi all, welcome to Shivagana Aptitude classes. So this is the second part of TCS Nqt aptitude questions and their solutions. The date of examination is 12/9/2021. The morning slot 9 to 12 noon. The morning slot 9 to 12 noon. I already prepared one video and uploaded. This is the second video or the part 2 of that. There are around 95 questions I collected in the first slot. In that, from that 95 questions, I explained 20 questions in part 1. Now in this part 2, I'm going to explain another 12 to 15 questions. Let us start the first question. uh, what we call this is the finest or the important or the classic question, or generally we will call it is an important question. The distance between the 2 points is 285. A starts P to Q 8:30. B starts Q to P at 10 a.m. So A starts 1.5 hours earlier. The speed of B is, so speed of B is 150 kmph. That's okay. Now speed of A is how much? 40% more than B. So 50 plus 40% of 50. 4 5s are 20. So speed of A is 70 kmph. As A started 1.5 hours earlier, in 1.5 hours A covers how much? 1 hour 70, half hour 35. Total it will cover 105 kilometers in 1.5 hours. So therefore exactly at 10 a.m. the distance between them is 285 is the initial distance at 10 a.m. which means 8:30 to 10 a.m. that is 1.5 hours. A covers 105. Now the distance between these two is how much? 180 kilometers. Now 180 kilometers. After how much time they will cross each other? The distance between them is 180 divided by, as both are moving in opposite direction, the relative speed between them is addition. The relative speed between them is addition. 180 divided by 70 plus 50, 120, which is nothing but 6 3s, 6 2s, which is nothing but 1 hour 30 minutes. 1 hour 30 minutes from 10 a.m. which is nothing but 11:30. So at 11:30 they will meet. Remember all my viewers, while noting down the numerator distance, the distance, the timings should be same. So first one starts at 8:30, second one starts at 10. So from 8:30 to 10, 1.5 hours, A covers 105. Therefore at 10 a.m. the distance between them is 180. This distance you have to use. The distance corresponding to timings should be same. Keep in mind every one of you. Important question. Pipe A 24, pipe B 30. Pipe C outlet. Okay. 24 30 LCM is how much? 24 and 30 LCM is how much? 24 5 so 34 is 120. Let us say 120 liters is the capacity. Now pipe A 120 divided by 24, 5 liters it will fill in 1 hour. Now pipe B 120 divided by 30, 4 liters it is also filling in 1 hour. 1 hour. Okay. Pipe C, when? So 75% of the part tank. Okay, that's okay. So 120. So total 120 is the capacity divided by pipe A fills 5 liters, pipe B fills 4 liters. Let us say pipe C empties C liters in 1 hour. In 1 hour, right? So it is happening in how many hours? Totally these three are working 20 hours, right? 26. So 5 plus 6, 5 plus 4, 9. C is equal to 9 minus 6, 3 liters. 3 liters empties in 1 hour. That is the pattern of work of pipe C, outlet pipe. 5 by 8 part, 5 by 8 into capacity that we are assumed is 120, which is nothing but 15 eights, 15 fives are 75. So 75 liters. For filling 70 for emptying 75 liters, C takes how much time? C takes 25 hours. 25 hours. A is to B, B is to C. So A is to B is to C. I'm going to calculate here. B is 4, here B is 2. So multiply this one with 2. So 3 is 2. Then B so becomes same. B, this is 4 is to 2, 3s are 6. So 3 is to 4 is to 6. And C is to D is how much? 1 is to 2. D, C gets common. Here C is 6, C is 1. Multiply this one with 6. Then A is to B is to C is to D will be 3 is to 4 is to 6 is to 6 2s are 12. That's it. Now what we need? Square root of this one. Now square root of A plus B plus C plus D. A plus B plus D, 3 plus 4 plus 6 plus 12, 25 divided by what? B plus D. B 4, 12, 16, 5 by 4. This is the answer. Next question. A sum amounts to read the question. There is so compound interest, simple interest is very important topic for TCS, my dear viewers. Not only TCS, for all the placements. A sum amounts to rupees 16,000 at the end of 3 years to 25,600 at the end of 6 years. Compound interest amount is equal to principal into 1 plus r by 100 whole power n. Okay, so in the first case it is 25,000. Second case in 25,600, principal is the same. Principal is P, 1 plus rate of interest we don't know, r by 100. This will happen in how many years? At the end of 3 years and at the end of 6 years. This is at the end of 6 years. Okay, now this will become 16,000. The same principal P, 1 plus r by 100. This will happen in how many years? 3 years. If I divide these two equations, equation 1 and equation 2, if I divide, what happens? P gets cancelled first. This entire gets cancelled. This is 3. So 2 zeros gets cancelled. 16 6 are, 16 10s are. So 16 by 10 is equal to how much? 16 by 10 is equal to how much? 1 plus r by 100 whole cube. So I'm going to substitute this value in equation 2. Then 16,000 is equal to principal into 1 plus r by 100 whole cube is nothing but 16 by 10. So the principal will be how much? 10,000. Principal will be 10,000. So if the same sum invested 15% per annum for 2 years at the simple rate of interest, find the simple interest. Simple interest is PRT by 100. PRT by 100. These two zeros gets cancelled. 3,000. That's it. Important question. The same question with the same numbers I covered in my video course as well as in my books that I was written. The simple interest earned on the sum at 4 for 4 years is 584. So 584 is equal to SI is equal to 3650. P into rate of interest we need to calculate. Time period is 4 years. Very simple calculation. I already calculated. That is the reason why I am directly giving the answer. Right? I am directly giving the answer. It is 4%. SI is equal to PRT by 100. Very simple lazy LKG level question. An article is sold at a certain price. Very good quality question, my dear viewers. Very good quality question. If it is sold at 72% of the selling price, there is a loss of 20%. 72% of the selling price, loss of 20%. What is the profit percentage when it is sold at actual selling price? Okay, na? Actual selling price. profit. Let us say actual selling price is X. In that case, profit we don't know. Profit is nothing but 100 plus, let us say, y%. Right? Okay. Now, in the first case, what is doing? 72% of the selling price. 72% of the selling price. In this case, what happens? Loss 100 minus 20. Right? 100 minus 20. 100 minus 20. So we can write in this fashion. These four should be in this way. 72x by 100. Just write in this simple fashion. So extremities multiply. These are the and multiply the middle terms. That is, so if you do that, 80x is equal to 72x by 100 into 100 plus y. X gets cancelled. X gets cancelled. This is 8,000, 7,200. 800 divided by 72, which is nothing but y. Therefore, y is equal to how much? 8 9s are 800. So 100 by 9 is 11, 1 by 9%. One of the premier model question for the complete explanation with the help of concept. You can watch my video solutions or get my video course. I covered these type of questions at a very length. All these varieties I covered in my video course. Rahul and Sachin can complete a work in 60 and 48. That's okay. Rahul and Sachin, 60, 48. Let us take the LCM of these two. 60, 48. LCM is 63 is 45 force 180. Let us say 180 is the total work. Let us say 180 is the total work. Then Rahul 1 day work is how much? 3 work in 1 day. 180 by 60. Then Sachin 1 day work is how much? 180 by 45. That is 4 work in 1 day. Now what happens? Rahul starts working with 120% of his capacity. His capacity is 3 work in a day. Now he is 120%. Now the Rahul capacity is how much? 120% of 3. 120% of 3. Which is nothing but now he is doing 3.6 work in a day. Now Sachin is doing at 80% of his capacity. Generally 100% is 4 work. 80% is 3.2 work. 3.2 work. In how many days? The 75% of the work will be completed. What is 75% of the total work is 180. 25 threes, 25 fours. 25 threes, 25 fours. 4 fours are 16, 4 fives. 45 into 3, 135. 135 work. We need to complete only 135 work by doing in this fashion. Rahul 3.6 per day work, Sachin 3.2 per day work, which is nothing but 135 divided by 6.8. 138 divided by 6.8, which is nothing but 138 into 10 divided by 68. This will equal to 19.85. So the work will be finished in how many days? 19.85 days. That is what I got. Variance. Okay. All flakes are lakes. Syllogisms are logical deductions. Minimum overlap diagram I am following. First of all flakes. This is entire flakes. This all flakes are what? Lakes. Next, all cakes are flakes. All cakes are flakes. For minimum overlapping, I am just overlapping only this way. See, my dear viewers, we can draw in this way also. like this cakes. All cakes are flakes. If I write cakes like this, all cakes are, sorry, sorry my dear viewers, sorry, all flakes are cakes, all flakes are cakes. Okay, all cakes are flakes, all cakes are flakes. Yeah, all cakes are flakes. No break is lake, no break is lake. Just check the minimum overlapping satisfied or not. All flakes are cakes. Okay, that's okay. All cakes are lakes, all cakes are flakes, that's also okay. This is the minimum overlapped Venn diagram, which is called basic Venn diagram. Now see the first one. Some flakes being breaks is a possibility. So whenever the possibility happens, check the basic as well as possibility Venn diagram. So in the basic Venn diagram, some flakes are breaks, some flakes, this is entire flakes, there is no connection between flake and break. So in basic Venn diagram, this is false because there is no connection. Now is there any possibility of connecting break and flakes? If I connect break to flakes, what happens? It is connected to lakes, so that will violates this statement. So there is no possibility of connection, so which means this is 100% false. That's okay. Some lakes are cakes, some lakes, this is entire lakes, this is entire lakes. In this entire lakes, some lake is what? Cake is there. That's okay. This is true. Only conclusion 2 follows. Remember, whenever the possibility happens, check the basic Venn diagram as well as possibility. In both cases, this is not possible. That's why false. Next one, the ratio of the speed of the bus and the car is 2:5. So speed of a bus, speed of a car is 2:5. That's okay. The car covers a distance of 280. Okay, car covers a distance of in the say in the some time, in some time, and the bus covers a distance of d kilometers less. It is covering 280 minus d in the same time. Time is the same. What is the distance covered? Right, distance is directly proportional to speed since the time is a constant. So 2 by 5 is equal to what we can write, 280 minus d divided by 280. So this will gives how much? So 2 into 280, 5 into 280. So 3 into 280, 5d. So d is equal to 3 into 280 divided by 5. So that implies d is equal to, this is 56 times, this is 168. D is 168. So in the examination there is a chance of putting 168 is your answer, but he is asking what is the distance covered by the bus. The distance covered by the bus is 280 minus 168, that is the d value, which comes to be 1112. You should put 1112 as your answer, my dear viewers. There is a lot of chance to commit the mistakes in a simple way, in a silly way. What is asking? Distance covered 280 minus 168. Arithmetic mean of these is 16 and these is 45. So P is arithmetic mean is sum divided by number of terms. So how much the sum? Just see the sum. 23 plus 15 plus 19 plus 12 plus 7, 76. 76 plus P divided by how many terms? 6 terms. This is equal to 16. So P is equal to 96 minus 16, that is 20. 96 minus 76. So 37 plus 28 plus 53 plus 42, 160. So 160 plus a Q divided by how many terms? So 5 terms. is equal to 41. So Q is equal to how much? This is 205 minus 160. That comes to be that is equal to 45. We need P plus Q divided by Q minus P. P plus Q, 20 plus 45, 65. Q minus P, 45 minus 20, 25. So 65 by 25, which is nothing but a 2.6. 2.6. That's it. So that's the end of my part 2, my dear viewers. Repeatedly listen. There is a lot of chances, lot of scope to get the similar or same variety of questions in the upcoming slots also. With the help of these two videos, you all get a confidence or the idea what topics you should prepare. Divisibility you have to prepare, profit loss you have to be fair, partnerships, time and work, ratio proportions, blood relations, right? I will come up with another part 3 of the morning slot within some time, right? So this is, I have a video course. You know one thing, my dear viewers, the entire aptitude questions of the TCS first slot questions are with just a number changing only, completely available in my video course covering all the topics, right? Thank you one and all. Repeatedly listen, you will get a guidance and confidence.